Rated M for mature.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
There were wolves on the road up north.
For you, Red Leaf.
You're the best.
For
Can you be
I
my partner?
love you. I love. Even as that great power.
Izzy, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very Disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Then?
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun. My boys will keep you safe, don't you worry. You're not thinking of causing trouble here in this beautiful city now, are you? Strongly advise against such foolishness. Yes? What is it? Yes? What is it?
I trust the days found you well, Thane.
Yes? What is it?
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all about the long trip.
the important stuff.
Once was a woman as fair as an evening, a springtime. You're the bad man. Get lost, friend. I cannot get
Just what was that?
This is your last mistake!
I'll try and make this quick. You'll be so much easier to rob today.
Mercy!
This isn't over.
Guess it's all clear now. something? Dirkethus from Darkwater Crossing. Should have known better than to swim all the way to the falls. Please, get me out of here. All right then.
Doing?
Thanks. I'm out. Ours is to smile at your passing, friend. We are in this together, yes?
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, calm down. No need for that. I'll let you in right away. Just need to get the gate unlocked. Welcome to Riften. Gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Ours is to follow, friend.
Another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Neil. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers, and you could end up in Riften jail.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just...
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
What's happened to this city in a long time.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. All right. Let's not get too hasty now. So what do you want to know? Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. So basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to you.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why?
Ours
Why
is to
are you
follow,
doing this to me?
Look, Shadda, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
I hope this helps.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Sure, I'm... Oh,
Never done an honest day's work in
Divines
your life for
bless
all
your
that coin you
kind...
carry.
Until
Hey,
next
lad.
time.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branshay's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. We've been contracted to make sure Branshay remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, We're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branchet and leave it behind. I'm ready when you are. Just give the word.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse. Rolly's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Other people's thoughts.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim. Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that. Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank you.
Genuine Balmer blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other people's thoughts.
Just what you see here. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Vegetables as crisp.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Genuine Balmer blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other people's thoughts.
Ours is to follow, friend. Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Get yourself right. Buy armor.
As crisp as a winter's morning.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Buy some and live to tell about it.
All meat guaranteed.
Genuine Balmer blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other people's thoughts.
To oblivion and back, as they say. Need me to carry something? May the Hist guide us.
Protect yourself right. Buy
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
The fairest horses and the highest quality in Skyrim. Rare trinkets, the finest oddities from Morrow.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. Did we have an appointment? No. Supposedly involved a dragon.
Welcome to
They
Riften,
killed
traveler.
several soldiers.
I hope the road fared well for you. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case. Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. You're
Good.
welcome in Riften.
If Riften should fall,
as long
it's
as
only
you
right that
continue
its
to
leader be
obey our
spared.
laws.
I presume you're bothering for good reason.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins. and
Please.
all this.
Please, I can't take this place anymore. The trees, all the colors, the city so dark. Why? It makes no sense.
To oblivion and back, as they say. Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
Bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir.
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, marsh friend. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Forgive me. It's a term I haven't used in some time. While most in Tamriel would call us Argonian, we prefer the term Saxhleel. Mardesi was actually my original Saxhleel name. Unlike others, I decided to embrace tradition and keep it that way. Just what you see here. good journey, marsh friend.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Rare trinkets.
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. Everything I've got on display, really.
Only 20 septims each.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Working at the Riften fish, I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Potions, exotic ingredients.
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic. It's very secretive, though, and you know how people hate secrets. The Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets. I don't know why I bother.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps? I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there.
Stay alive? Why take a chance?
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket. My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, the return of the dragons is not mere
What's your problem?
This is one of the signs.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon...
All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight. Tell Shadra I'm forgetting about his debt. I hope we bump into each other again.
Heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Look,
Very
I
well,
said
Talon.
Shadra doesn't owe me a thing,
I'll remove
so get off my
myself from
back.
this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sing in peace.
Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so
If
get off my
got
back.
the coin, you
Keep your hands to yourself.
full of the seed.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Lead on. I'm behind you.
Look, I already said Chandra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. Don't even think about it.